Hi guys, so today we've come out to Hobbiton's movie set and sort of near Matamata. So this is Meridy's first time here, so we are at the entry. The Hobbiton movie set is the location of the Shire and was used in the Lord of the Rings film trilogy and the Hobbit film trilogy. It is situated on a family-run farm about 8 kilometres west of Hinuera and 10 kilometres southwest of Matamata in the Waikato, New Zealand, and is now a Tolkien tourist destination, offering a guided tour of the set. Guided tours of the 5.5 hectare movie set commenced in 2002 after the Shire was rebuilt to be more permanent structures and continue to be provided daily. The 2-hour excursion is very popular and advance bookings are recommended. The cost is $89 New Zealand for adults, $44 for children under 17, and children under 8 are free. Refreshments are available at the Shire's Rest Cafe prior to and after tours. Breakfast, and indeed second breakfast, is served. We arrived in time for lunch and were not disappointed by the food on offer. It was also reasonably priced.
This is hunting the lake. Chăm lán lông đất tươi, cái này chọn. $110. Okay. Go ahead, start 1:10 o'clock. 1:10.
The tour starts with a brief bus trip from the ticketing office to the movie set. This is through a working sheep and beef farm with 13,000 sheep and 300 Angus beef cattle.
I see a few.
There are now 44 Hobbit holes on view, although it is only possible to enter a few of them, all of which have small unfinished earthen wall interiors. The interior of Bag End was shot in a studio in Wellington. When Peter Jackson began to look for a suitable location for the Lord of the Rings film series, he first saw the Alexander Farm during an aerial search in 1998 and concluded that the area was like a slice of ancient England. Set director Alan Lee commented that the location's hills looked as though the Hobbits had already begun excavations. Part of the site has a lake with a long arm that could double as a river. After suitable negotiations with the owner, work commenced in transforming part of the farm into the sets of Hobbiton and other parts of JRR Tolkien's Shire. In March 1999, the New Zealand Army brought in heavy equipment to make a 1.5 kilometre road into the site from the nearest local road and initial groundworks. Further works included building the facades for 37 Hobbit holes and associated gardens and hedges, a mill and double arch bridge, and erected a 26-ton oak above Bag End that had been growing near Matamata and which was cut down and recreated on site completely with artificial leaves. Thatch on the pub and the mill roofs was made from rushes grown on the farm. Generators were installed and water and sewage also had to be considered. Catering was made available for the 400 cast, crew and visitors per day. Jackson wrote, "I knew Hobbiton needed to be the warm, comfortable and feel lived in. By letting the weeds grow through the cracks and establishing hedges and little gardens a year before filming, we ended up with an incredibly real place, not just a film set." Lee commented that it was satisfying to see that it had taken on something of a look of a Devonshire countryside I'd lived in for the past 25 years. The original set was not built to last, the Hobbit hole facades being made of untreated ply and polystyrene, and had been partially torn down after filming. In 2010 the set was rebuilt in a more permanent fashion for The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, filming for which began in 2011. Ian McCallum reprised this role as Gandalf the Grey and was joined on the Hobbiton location by Martin Freeman, who remarked that the site just looked like a place where people lived and where people worked. The Hobbit holes on site have been designed and built to be one of 3 different scales. In addition to the smallest ones, built to be the correct size — hobbits are smaller than humans — some are built to a larger size to make the hobbit actors appear smaller, and some have been constructed to a dwarf scale for scenes containing dwarves. Apart from a few exceptions, the colour of the front door indicates the scale. For example, hobbit holes with a blue door are built to the correct scale for humans. Okay guys, we're at the Green Dragon, the pub from Hobbiton, and we've got an ale and a cider, and cheers! It comes in pints. That's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like and share, and join us next time.